Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters.
Today we have with us Miss Neeti, whose kid is studying in Vishwa Vidyapeeth Vikramashila, which is located in Bangalore. To get to know more details about the school and her experience so far, let's have a conversation with her. Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
So, ma'am, to begin with, why this
Hmm.
school in particular among the best schools that are available in Bangalore?
Well, the main reason would be for the value system that I saw the school brings and can add to my child's upbringing. So there is no dearth of schools. There's no doubt on that. All the schools claim themselves to be the best. But then finally, if my child goes to school with a smile and comes back with a smile, I think that is the most important because I saw my child not happy in other schools. So that was one big parameter for me. So when I see my child ready to go to embark on a new day with enthusiasm, I think that is welcoming. So yes, that makes or breaks the deal for a good school for me at least.
So, can you also talk about how's the admission process here when you decided to
Yeah,
join
sure.
your kid
So
in the school?
the admission process is fairly simple. You log into the website and they give you a very clear step-by-step process. They follow it to the word, and at all points of time, the communication is very transparent. They keep you posted on your meetings and the progress in the admission process. So it wasn't difficult at all. They also have an interaction where the principal, the teachers, as well as the concerned faculty meet the child and parents. So yes, it's fairly very simple and transparent process.
So, do you feel the management here and also the teachers are available whenever you would like to know your child's feedback or you want to convey any concerns to the school?
Yes, very much. They have a very delegated email line which keeps all the concerned in loop. Everything is an evolving system, and each year I'm happy there is some progress. So, yes, in addition, people use WhatsApp a lot nowadays. So, there's also a WhatsApp channel when required. So, yes, I'm very happy with the communication. And on writing to them, they do give us slots, and it's not that difficult to get in touch with whomever you want to speak to.
So, can you also talk
Mhm.
about how's the sports facilities or lab facilities? How's the facilities here at the school?
For me, it's very important that a child studies in a spacious environment. I do not like cramped spaces. So they have a sparring campus, a huge campus. Both the campuses which are close by have ensured that there is a lot of lung space, there is a lot of greenery, there is a lot of open space for the child to run, jump, and play. That also is very important because all of us, I mean, even if you don't look at only the marks, but yes, if you send a child to be well educated to a school, but it's equally important to have a balanced curriculum that is, be it arts or sports. So I'm very happy with the campus per se. They have a dedicated sports third party that comes here and is been tying up with the school for a long duration. So it is a very seamless process that happens. They have a schedule where a child dedicates fixed hours in the whole week to play. This is apart from the timetable with the PE or the physical education class. So there's a variety of sports that is offered to a child, easily about 8 or 9. And there are specialists who come and teach the child, guide the child, and it's followed very nicely. So sports is a very important factor for me for any school, and this school checked the box on that. So yes, I was very happy.
So, can you also share an experience where you felt like your child is not just going to the
Mhm.
school, but it's more like a second home to your family?
I would have said this even if you wouldn't have asked that even if I calculate, my child is spending close to 8 hours out of my sight in the safety of school, from school bus to, back to doorstep. So, yes, I keep telling my child this too, that I ask her, is she comfortable and does she feel safe? And these are things which help the child blossom because in fear, nobody can function, be it fear of academics or be it fear of failure or be it fear of not getting recognized. No such thing is here. The number of students to teacher ratio is well maintained, and the teacher ensures that there is a good team bonding. On that, yes, I'm very happy. And like I said, I keep telling my child that school is her second home. I think in time it will become her first home because she spends so much time at school. Commute, yes, we stay a little far, so there is a little commute involved for her. But yes, she's very comfortable. So from the child's mouth, Yes, she's very comfortable and she does regard it as her second home and the teachers as her parents. So that does hold a lot of regard to me.
Ma'am, can you also talk about how is this Cambridge curriculum helping your child's overall growth?
So there are an array of curriculums like most parents are aware and make a choice. So for me, I had a short stint in a Cambridge school as a teacher, not from the teaching background per se, but I did volunteer for a year and then work for another year in international school. And that brought to me firsthand experience of what Cambridge is and how hands-on it is, how it is of inculcates critical thinking, practical aspects of learning. Because again, I'm no one to judge a particular syllabus or a curriculum. Each one suits a bunch of students. For my child, what I saw was that she did not like by hearting things and rote system. She's more of a child who enjoys doing and learning than being shown what to do. So I think if parents are a little attuned to what the child likes, feasible, and if the parent is able to afford it, that's also another thing in a big city like Bangalore. So I saw that my child would blossom better in a Cambridge curriculum. She was for a short while in other good CBSE schools as well, but then I saw her doing extremely well in Cambridge environment. So that is the reason I was on the lookout for a good space, and I found this institution match a lot of other parameters, be it academics, sports, Indian values mainly. You may be studying an international curriculum, but we don't forget who we are. Deep down, we are Indians. So if that is inculcated, I think that is what I appreciate. At least as a parent, for me, that was important. So I'm happy on that.
Got it, ma'am. So when you're mentioning Indian values, can you elaborate what exactly is being taught here?
Most of us are interested in seeing the calendar for holidays that we get because India is a country with festivals. And when we see so many festivals, we have a calendar chalked out with holidays. But then apart from that, I'm glad my child looks up to the celebrations done in school. Each festival, the value of that is taught. There is oneness which is brought together, irrespective of which class they are. Even curriculums, for that matter, mingle. There is a beautiful mela that is conducted with various themes each year. Last year it was Ganita Mela. The year before that, I don't recall. And then there was also one on Indian culture and heritage that was dedicated to the last year. So the whole year, I saw the school celebrate Indianness and bring in the importance of different festivals and why we celebrate them. There was a beautiful enactment of Kantara, the song, the theatrical performance. So we saw the Bhutakola come. So yes, the movie may have popularized it, but the school culturally brought it to the children themselves performing, getting into the act of understanding what Tulunadu celebrates. And yes, there was Kathakali. There's a lot of things that are brought culturally. Fest. So this year is dedicated to Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And so we see a lot of involvement of, this is more for higher grades, grade 5 and above. My kid is yet to reach there, but through newsletters, I am made aware of what children in higher grades are involved with. So we saw kids growing, celebrating being a farmer, growing, and we bought leafy vegetables on one of the PTMs, which was on display. And kids became entrepreneurs selling their 30-40 rupee bundle of hard-earned. Teachers are also part of it. I shouldn't miss on that. So yes, so getting our hands dirty with soil is not that bad. That is something I saw. I saw my kid wanting to grow coriander at home, which I of course encourage. But this is something she came and said that I want to grow my bundle of spinach and this. So yes, if you see the child thriving with ideas, imbibing what is taught, not be directly involved in it at a lower grade, but when they see seniors doing it, enjoying it, and understanding where food comes on your table, these are the things I'm talking about. As a country, we are a country mainly, we are an agricultural country. So if we not forgetting what impact IT has on farming as well, positive impact I speak of, but if the child is able to connect these things, that whatever you do, end of the day, 3 hot meals comes to you from the farmer toiling. So these are very important things that I see my child understanding. So the themes that the school is working on, and like I just told you, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan for this year, and it was celebrating Indian cultural heritage, which was dedicated to last year. So I look forward to what they bring. on the years ahead.
So now if you have to be a little critical and provide an honest feedback where you feel like there's a scope for improvement for the school, what it is about.
So yes, no institution can claim they are the best, even if there are a lot of other factors which can put them to be the best. Those are again our parameters. So if the school, I'm not talking about this school per se, but any school as an institution, if they are accepting of scope to improve, accepting of having a broader perspective, and involving parents' feedback, taking them in a positive manner, that helps. I see that happening. I have been a very involved parent. I like to voice my opinion where it counts, and be it the higher management or be it even a particular faculty. If I see there is a scope for growth, I have voiced my opinion. I see that it is made to count and there's an effort put towards it. And yes, it is a growing institution. There's a strength of 160 from grade 1 to 10. So definitely growth is on the turning point. So I am sure with time they will take on positive feedback and grow.
To conclude our interview, if you had to rate the school on a scale from 1 to 10, what would be your rating?
I would rate it honestly at 8.5.
And that's great. You shared the very good insights about the school. I'm sure this will help for parents who are looking for best schools in Bangalore. Thank you, ma'am.
I do honestly think that it should add value, like I said.